Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 314, and please subscribe. Today's lesson, I seek a future different from the past. It's a special lesson for me because it's my birthday lesson, but it really is for all of us a rebirth day lesson because that's what it is. It is our rebirth when we seek a future that is different from the past that we have experienced up until this moment. This lesson is very reminiscent of lesson 194, which is I place the future in the hands of God. That was our last giant stride lesson in part 1 of the workbook. And that lesson, 194, tells us that we are asked to let the future go and place it in God's hands. I seek a future different from the past is also me letting everything go so that I will have a future that is different from the past that I have been experiencing up until this time. The lesson begins from this new perception of the world. There comes a future very different from the past. When I see things differently, then everything will be different for me. When my mind has changed, my thoughts have changed, everything I look at will change, just as our previous lessons this week have told us that I judge all things as I would have them be. I see all things as I would have them be. And now let a new perception come to me, and we have here that I want a future that is different from the past. The future now is recognized as but an extension of the present. Past mistakes can cast no shadows on it, so that fear has lost its idols and its images, and being formless, it has no effects. It has no effects because it has lost its power. And part of that is because we have gone to the last judgment. And in the last judgment, everything has been laid down, laid aside, that we no longer seek for it. We no longer are looking to illusions. We no longer are desiring to have illusions be our truth. That would be a very small t. So death will not claim the future now, for life is now its goal. Life is now the goal of this future moment. And all the needed means are happily provided. Who can grieve or suffer when the present has been freed, extending its security and peace into a quiet future filled with joy? There's a lesson we had just a week ago. God's world is happy. That's where we go. We go to God's world, and it is happy. I seek that future, which is different from my past. I haven't always been in a happy world, but now I seek that instead. The second part of the lesson, which is the prayer, says, Father, we were mistaken in the past and chose to use the present to be free. Now do we leave the future in your hands? I place the future in the hands of God, leaving behind our past mistakes, our errors, when we just didn't hit the mark, okay? It wasn't done maliciously. It's just we missed the mark. We leave our past mistakes, and sure you will keep your present promises and guide the future in their holy light. In time is how we're experiencing this, and this lesson speaks of time, and that there, was a past and a future, but now what happens is this present moment just rolls into the next present moment and the next and the next. In the text, there is a part of it in chapter 9 that says eternity is one time, and its dimension is always. It is always now. This now moment goes into the next and the next, and I seek a future different from the past when I took the idea of time and imprisoned myself and everyone else around me. Today we are free. We are free of all past mistakes. We leave all of that in the hands of God. And what will He do? He will place and give us his last final judgment, telling us to be not afraid of love, for it alone can heal all sorrow and wipe away all tears and gently waken from the dream of pain the Son of God acknowledges as his. And God himself wipe away all tears. I seek this future, so much different from the past. And today is the rebirth day for all of us to start now. I hope this helped. I hope you have a glorious day. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste. Pray, pray.